It's time for our Dose of Love word for this week. This week, we are exploring the creative power of God. That's right. We are going to explore the creative power of God. I think of a story of a man who was a craftsman, who, he created and made pottery for sale. And I remember he got to a point in his life to where, he's been doing it for years, and it seemed like his creative juices dried up. It seemed like he was in a place where he just could not figure it out. It seemed like he was in a place where he just could not be creative and create something new. And one day, a customer came into his store and told him about a river that was in the forest not too far from his shop. It told him that there's a river there that has power to spark up his creative juices and get it flowing again. So the guy went to this forest, and he went there, and he saw the water, and he began to engulf himself into the water, get into the water, started to put his hands in and put his body in. Then he realized, wait a minute, I feel something. I feel a charge. I feel something. And what he did was he took a bottle of the water, took it back to the shop, and he began to wash his clay in that water. And when he washed his clay in that water, he began to start to make something that was beautiful. The moral of the story is that the guy got his creative juices back because he went to a place where there was a washing. Sometimes we get to a place where we can't figure out what to do, and sometimes God is just telling us he just needs us to get cleansed. Sometimes we just need to go to him and allow him to do the cleansing. That water represents the purity of God and the cleansing of God to once it inhabits us, once it gets on us, then the thing that was hindering us or the things that was distracting us had to go away. Sometimes we have to put down social media. Sometimes we have to get rid of all the distractions in our life. Sometimes we just have to do a cleansing in order to get back to a place where God can allow us to be creative again. This right here is the creative power of God, where he wants to work with you. He wants to get you back to that place where you were. But first you have a responsibility, and let's go ahead and cleanse your life from the things that were distracting you. All right, everybody, this has been your Dose of Love word for this week. And guess what? We'll be right back right after this.
I need a dose of your love. I need a dose of your love. I need a dose of your love. I need a dose of your love.